Hello everybody. So everybody's been asking me about making my coils, making my devices, and principles of them. Basically, I take crystals and rocks that I find or I buy. This is a crystal pointer. Kind of hard to see with so much light. But basically this rock has vibrational information in it. And it has more than that. It was made in the earth. Geologists could take this rock, open it up, tell you what the atmosphere was. All kinds of information is in this rock. Not only that, crystals hold certain frequency vibrations, about 8 hertz to 6 hertz, which is the same hertz that the planet is, the universe is, and we are. So if you connect to those hertz, you kind of purify your energy. Let's take this wire now. We got a copper wire here. This is probably 12 gauge to 14 gauge wire. I get them on a big electrical line, a number 1 odd, and then I cut them up and then I take them all apart, and then I have a bunch of these wires. You can buy ground wire just as a gauge. It costs per foot, or you can buy them in the spools, all different gauges, all different sizes. Basically, I like to take these crystals, I like to wrap them with the wire to draw in electrons and stuff. I'll add a voltage to it to create a current flow. So let's just wrap one of these, and we're going to go in either direction because each direction causes different kinds of phenomenons in this. So this one is the top of the pointer. So I'm going to wrap this carefully. Once I get towards the top, it's going to want to start slipping on me. So I really have to be careful to hold this and not drop it this time because I already broke one pointer on another video. No biggie. I'll use it for something else. So as I get in here, it's going to get smaller and smaller. Be careful about the tip. You don't want to break your tip off. And as I get in here, I'm going to probably need a pair of pliers. These needle nose pliers with the rounded tips work great. I have excess wire here in case I want to do something else on the top. I don't need this much, so we're going to cut some of it off because it's floating around. Maybe about 8 inches we'll leave. Maybe about almost a foot. So throw that wire over there. I'm going to bend this down to point, and what I'm going to do is if I wanted to make this a pointer, I would just keep on doing that and then take the flatter needle nose pliers, bend it downwards and inwards until it's a point. But we're going to do something a little bit cooler today. So we're going to take this wire, we're going to bend it over itself right on the top, almost creating, let's see if I can get that for you, kind of hard to see. Well, stupid cameras and stuff, they're kind of hard to see. So you kind of see I'm going to take this part of this wire and bring it straight over the tip. So I got this little gap. I'm going to close that gap with my thumb. Make it straight. And now I'm going to take the pliers. I'm going to bend this in, almost pinching. I'm going to lift it up off the crystal so I don't break the crystal tip. So you want to lift that coil up, see? So let's bend this in. And then straighten it out. In order to straighten out, let's see if I don't got this straight here like this. It comes out like that. So I'm going to take this and bend this straight like that, okay? Now I have it going this way. Now I can take these and actually bend where I want it to go straight. You see that? And now I'm going to take these and push it over the middle. See how it just popped up there? Now I have the rod is in the middle now. I'm kind of getting a little close to my pointer. It's kind of getting a little... Just going to keep on bending this until... You could also just remove the pointer so you don't mess it up. That's a good idea too. You could use these pliers to straighten out your coils a little bit. Just looking at it, you can already see that we're making a coil. So now we have a coil, and the tip has a pointer. So now let's make another coil on top of this pointer. So we leave maybe an inch, maybe 1.5 inches. And now I want to make another coil. Okay? So I bend this 90 degrees. Now we have this. Now I take this. It's kind of hard because you're going to have to try to turn this in on itself, creating another loop. And when you're creating this loop, you want that wire to line up in the center. Flatten it out and go around the wire. Now it's kind of like you're making an infinity coil. You see that? Infinity coil just keeps on wrapping around itself. Kind of hard to see with a little bit of optics in the camera, but we'll hold it there. Pull your thing out like that. Okay, now we have, and you can either make this a flat coil, an infinity coil, and have a pulling static puller like an electroscope has. An electroscope has a flat infinity coil in front of it. Looks like this. It's a flat infinity coil into a jar with a hook with 2 pieces of aluminum foil. It can read static charges, and when the 2 pieces of aluminum foil pull apart, there's a static charge. And you can reverse it where you pull the 2 in together and you take away from the static charge, and then the aluminum foil will grab back together and there's no charge. You take it away and out in the atmosphere, the static charge is in the atmosphere. You can see the difference and play with those things. It's super simple to make. So we're going back to this now. Got that coil. Now I want to make another pointer. So I'm going to bring this in on top of itself. See that? Now I'm going to make another coil. Start off, it's not the easiest, quite honestly. Kind of gets all over the place on you and doesn't look correct. This is where you need the pliers. So we're going to cut off our excess here. And here we take the flat needle nose, taking the tip, making it, man, it's hard to film for you guys. It's not that easy. Okay, let me back that off and turn this sideways. Show you that this is going to be pushed in like that. And then turn these. If it gets flat where you can't grab it anymore, then you have to just twist it. Get in there and kind of grab that thing. Pull it out. Twist it. You get a tighter pointer. You don't want to leave any gap in that point. So we're gonna smash it. It's kind of hard for me to do because I can't even see it. I'm trying to do it in the camera. I'm gonna have to take it away from you and do it real fast. There we go. I kind of smashed it in there. Kind of hard to freaking see. Damn it. Well, it's there, and we're gonna just straighten it out with these pliers. Okay, now I made it flat. Now I'm gonna lift it up, bend it. See how that's a big gap there? Just take the pliers, bend it back, bend it back. Take your off-centered tip, bend it back, bend it, keep on going inwards like a little cone, little spiral. Keep on going down, pushing. Not a very good filmer here for you guys, but you're kind of probably getting the gist of it, and that's probably all that matters. So we have another little tiny coil on top. Now we want to straighten everything out. So basically, I have the coil kind of straight down. Everything is straight. Alright. This one's a little crooked. See that? So let's just bend that back and slide over. In the bottom down here, you're going to see the loop. Now do the same thing with the pliers that you did on top by crushing the loop to center it. So I'm going to do it right now because I can't do it without looking at it. So if I have this, I'll try to film it for you. I'm going to push this inwards. That makes that there. Take the 90-degree part and kind of keep on bending it